In early modern Europe, 100,000 people were tried for the crime of witchcraft. About half were executed, and all mostly women.
During this time, the crime of witchcraft was defined as the alleged practice of harmful magic and the use of supernatural powers to bring misfortune upon neighbors through disease, injury, or death. They also caused misfortune on entire communities, such as the burning of towns and the destruction of crops.
Pew pew! Pew pew!
The second component of the crime of witchcraft is the worship of the devil. These people supposedly made a pact and met face to face with the devil. 'During the 15th century, European judicial authorities took notice of a vast conspiracy of witches who had rejected their Christian religion and were assisting the devil in his work of physical destruction. To identify and prosecute the witches, judicial authorities often subjected the accused to physical torture to get them to confess. "80% of the people accused of witchcraft were women. Healers were among the women accused. They were the main source of healthcare in rural areas. When their cures failed, those women became vulnerable to the charges that accused them of killing their patients by magical means.
To make all your pain go away, just drink this.
Thank you.
Time to take your medicine. Wake up. You killed him. You're coming with me. Midwives were also among the women accused. They were easily suspected of deliberately causing the death of the infants they helped deliver. My child! Wow. Wait, she's not breathing. What did you do to her?
Witchcraft! You're coming with me.
The villagers who had made the original accusations of witchcraft were mostly only concerned with the magical aspects of the witch's crime, rather than the diabolical part.
The witch hunters were often inspired by religious devotion. Protestant and Catholic reformers, frightened by the devil, were among the most determined witch hunters. The persons they identified as witches were usually members of their own faith for not attending religious services and not being committed to the religion's standards.
I'm a Protestant,
And I'm a Catholic.
and we accuse you of witchcraft.
Oh no! I'm not!
Dun, 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 dun.
The people who prosecuted witchcraft believed that they were prosecuting actual witches with magical powers.
The witch hunters believed that the witches were involved in the vast demonic conspiracy that was going to bring about the end of Christianity and the moral order.
Why are we holding her?
Because she's a witch.
Why are witches so bad?
Because they're devil worshippers and they're going to bring an end to Christianity. So we need to lock them up.
I feel.
Most people that were accused of witchcraft were innocent scapegoats. However, some individuals did try to harm others by casting spells on them because they believed they had magical powers.
For some poor old woman, witchcraft was the only believed protection against those who had put them through a miserable life of poverty and social isolation. These women were often shunned by their neighbors.
Hello, neighbors! Oh! I'll just go home now.
Witch hunting gradually declined in intensity and came to an end in most European countries by the early 18th century. The men most responsible for its decline and end were lawyers who came to the realization that innocent people had been executed on the basis of insubstantial evidence, or they had been forced to confess under torture.
So, funny story, you've actually been wrongfully accused.
Yay!
Yeah, so I got you out, that's not yours, and you're free to go.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hello and welcome to Post Witch Life. I'm Megan Mailing.
And I'm Maddie Claire.
And today we're going to be talking about what, how, why, where, when. How does this affect us today in our lives? And why we did this. Why this happened. Alright, let's get the show started.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Rosemary!
Red chili flakes. You know what that means, guys. It's spice theme time.
Culturally, religion during this period in Europe was going through a transformation with the Catholic and Protestant Reformations. The tension between them caused uncertainty and fear among citizens, which ended up playing a significant role behind the witch hunts.
And socially, it affects the lives of people that were accused. They had to adjust to the new judgments thrust upon their communities and themselves. Spice themes! So, Maddie, how does our topic fit in the AP world? Which part of the world did it occur in?
Well, Megan, it occurred in Europe during the early modern era. Some big ideas we were discussing in class during this time was the transformation of Europe with the Protestant and Catholic Reformations.
I see.
So, Megan, what have we missed by only briefly covering this topic?
Maddie, we missed how it affected so many people during this time and how it impacted communities and farms, specifically crops, and how they had to adapt to the destruction caused by the witchcraft.
Very thorough.
This is plastic. So, Maddie, tell me again, why did we choose this topic?
We wanted to know more specifically about why and how these witch hunts and the witchcraft in general occurred.
Oh yeah, I remember that. So everyone, thanks for watching. This has been Post Witch Life. Signing off. I'm Megan.
And I'm Maddie. Catch you later!